Yo, what's good? Yeah, it's your boy Busy Biz, man. Back here in the scenery. Y'all already know what's going on, man. See a title, see a thumbnail, see a thumbnail, see a title. Yes, we back here with another NBA 2K22 video, but we're here with a whole new series, alright? So I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like button right now for this new series. You feel me? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel so now y'all can be up to date with this new series. Everything that's coming, y'all could be there as soon as it is out. You feel me? So turn that notification bell. And let's get going, man. I don't want to waste too much of y'all time, man. We here, man. I see a title, I see a thumbnail. I know what we about to get into. All right. I want to try something new. It's that time where we get that layoff. That summer layoff between 2Ks, right before 2K23 comes out, right? We have it's Monday, July 18th as I'm recording this. So we have roughly like 2 months, less than 2 months before 2K23 comes out, which I'm excited for, even though we haven't seen nothing regarding that. But it is what it is. So during this time, I like to experiment, I like to try new things to keep me still interested in 2K22, or the current 2K, and especially given the fact that the season 8 rewards are terrible. Don't get me started on that level 40 reward for season 8. It's terrible. 2K, I gotta do better. Yeah, I gotta do better. Like it's ridiculous how we could go from having one good season of rewards to then being the complete opposite the next season. Like, come on, that makes me not want to continue to play, like the rec and things of that nature. It really sucks because I like to have something to play towards. But it is what it is. That's why we making it interesting with this. All right. Again, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. I know what we doing already. We're gonna do like basically a 2K, a simulated version of 2K23 of the 2022-23 NBA season. But I want to take it a step further, and I want to reenact all the deals that we'd hope to see, right? Such as Kyrie to the Lakers, KD being traded from Brooklyn, and Donovan Mitchell being traded to New York. Those are like the big deals that we're hoping to hopefully see this offseason and, keep the offseason interesting because it's been a little dull since like the first week of free agency. So I made those deals happen. I made a roster. I try to upload it to 2K share file so that y'all can, have it and enjoy it as well. But it failed on me. So we'll go ahead and try that again in the future. But for now, y'all join me here in this video. But y'all can follow along and make the same changes as well. I just basically shout out Professor 2K. I downloaded his roster, his 2K23 roster, and then from there I just made the trades. I traded Kyrie and Russ. I kept it simple because you can't do any complex deals when you're like editing rosters. Because ideally, the Lakers would probably involve some other things, maybe picks or additional players. Same thing maybe with the Nets to make that deal happen. Same thing with where I put KD. It was hard for me to put him in a specific team. Just given, obviously we know his top choice was to end up in Phoenix. Second choice was Miami. And then there's been talks of like him, ending up in other scenarios like possibly Portland, possibly Toronto, possibly back in Golden State. They even threw in the possibility of, even the Lakers where there's a I don't want to say 0% chance. Excuse me, I can't even get that out. I'd say maybe a 3% chance of KD and Kyrie being packaged in a deal for like AD, Russ, and company. So, I don't think that would happen. I think that's highly unlikely to happen. But people like to dream big, especially Lakers fans. But I don't think that's happening. So what I went and did, where I put KD, I went based off what I think is the most reasonable place where he can end up at, especially given some of the things we've seen. So like in the summer league, I don't know if you guys remember seeing, it was like some clips, some photos, videos of Sean Marks, right? Sean Marks, the GM of the Brooklyn Nets, with Rob Pelinka, the GM of the Lakers, and the GM of the Raptors, which is Masai Ujiri. If I am I pronouncing the name wrong, y'all let me know. But all three were together. All three were together. They were seen together, chatting it up. And there was also some clips of Sean Marks chatting it up with other GMs as well. And what do y'all think they were talking about? They were talking about their players and possibly making moves for them and such. I think I might have to shut down my notifications. Let me do that real quick as we're continuing the chat. But yeah, I think those talks, those clips of them, possibly talking about, their players and such and making moves, I think it leans me into seeing KD if getting traded, ending up, in Toronto, like that being a huge possibility. You know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and did that. I put him in Toronto, and again, I wasn't able to make the deal exactly as it would potentially happen because it'd probably be like Scottie Barnes and company for KD, right? I just did a simple switch for Scottie Barnes and KD, and then from there, Donovan Mitchell, I put him in New York in exchange for Julius Randle. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start up the league. With that being said, and we're going with we're gonna go ahead and put in the custom roster, but I don't know which team. I have an idea of which team I want to play with, but I don't know which team you guys would want to see. Definitely take the time right now to comment down below which team y'all like to see me play with those scenarios given with this new roster and those trades we'd like to see happen, right? Which team would y'all like to see me play with? Now, I would like to play with one of those three teams. I kind of rule out the Knicks because I already have an offline league that I do on my own time with the Knicks, and I wouldn't want to play with them again just because of that. I'm sorry, it's a little selfish on my behalf, but y'all let me know. Obviously, I'm gonna make the decision right now, so even y'all commenting, I wouldn't be able to see that in time, but still, I love to hear, what team y'all like to see me play with. So from there it leaves with like the Raptors and the Lakers, and I kind of don't want to go with the Lakers because I feel like they're OP, like Kyrie, AD, Braun, like that's OP. So I kind of want to go with the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? The Raptors, you got KD with company here. You got Siakam, Fred, OG. You got Gary Trent Jr. and then you got a decent bench. But this would be a challenging position for KD, and this would be a proven situation for him where he can prove to the NBA and to the fans and everyone that he's capable of leading the team on his own to a championship, right? Which is ultimately why he left Golden State. He wanted to do that with Brooklyn, but clearly, that was not the case. So I would like to do this. I think it'll be challenging. It'll be good. It'll be a good situation with the Lakers. It's like if the Lakers, it's like, come on. This is to me. This is tough. Like, yeah, there's benches in that beastie, but still, AD, Kyrie, and Braun James. Like, that's enough to me. Like that's low key enough. So I think I'm gonna go with the Raptors. Y'all comment down below. Let me know which team y'all would have liked to see. Even if it's a team aside from the Lakers or the Raptors, also let me know who y'all got in this situation, right? Who would basically be in a better position, Kyrie or KD? We're gonna follow KD's journey with a new team, living in a whole new country too, in Toronto and Canada, and hopefully being able to have a crazy season where he can hopefully even hoist up another MVP trophy, put the Raptors back in a contending position, and win a championship ultimately. So I think I'm gonna do that. But just to show y'all some of the other players, obviously we have Donovan Mitchell here. In the New York Knicks, we have Julius Randle and the Jazz. We have DeJounte Murray, obviously, is traded. This was one of the big things that happened at the start of the offseason. DeJounte Murray on the Atlanta Hawks, that trade that occurred with the Spurs. We got John Wall with the Clippers. Obviously, he signed with them after he was bought out. Malcolm Brogdon, that deal occurred. He's on the Celtics, a good move. Andre Drummond on the Bulls. What else was some other big moves that happened? Oh, look, just so y'all can see, we got Russ here. I don't know how this would work with Ben Simmons, but that's what I'm gonna figure out. Um, you got what else? You got what else? You got what else? You got? You got some of the rookies. Got some of the rookies on here. So you see here in the Thunder, you got my man Shat right here. I'm sorry for pronouncing the name wrong. Um, and yeah, this is it. This is it. But we're going with the Raptors. We're going with the Raptors. I'm set on the Raptors. We're gonna make it happen. And that's what we doing. All right, we about to go crazy. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta load the draft class. I'm thinking we load the 2023 rookies, right? Which is that's like Bronny and Mikey. They got him here 2024. All right, so okay. So Bronny is 2024. I thought he just finished his senior year, of high school. Okay, so 2024. So, all right. So we got. We'll go with 2023. We'll go with this one. Yes. All right. So that's it. So that's it. We'll start our first game again. The only games that I plan on playing are gonna be key games. So we'll definitely do the first game. Then from there we'll look to do like key matchups, key dates, things of that nature, key moments. Definitely show deals, trades that we end up doing, to put the Toronto Raptors and KD in a position to win another championship. Um, this will be dope. This will be dope. So I think this is good. I'm excited. I'm excited. Definitely for you guys to see all of that, you got to make sure you subscribe. So subscribe to the channel right now if you haven't. Turn on that post notifications, so in that way I can be up to date with all this content we coming at y'all with, and in particular this new series. All right. I'm very excited. I'm hyped. Let me know how y'all feel. Definitely let me know how y'all feel with that engagement down low. Hit that like button. Comment down below. And talk to me. Let me know what team y'all would have chose. Let me know what team y'all would have liked to see. Which team y'all think would win the chip this year, with all these moves. Who is in a better position, KD or Kyrie, and who you think would go farther within their new teams. All right, so I'm excited. We'll definitely start the first game against the Washington Wizards in the next video. So again, subscribe, turn on post notices, so in that way I could be up to date when that video drops. All right. Y'all be easy until the next one. All right. As always, stay cool, stay calm, stay collective. And real quick, we are doing that giveaway at 200 subs. Right now we at 189 as I'm recording this video. We just missing 11 more. 11 more, we doing another giveaway. All right. It's going to be beastie. That's going to be big 200 subs. So I appreciate all the love and everyone that supported us up to this point. All right. But y'all be easy until the next one as always. All right. Love.